RBI's Payments Vision 2025 is built upon through the 5 pillars of integrity, inclusion, innovation, institutionalization and internationalization, with the aim to generate below expected outcomes during the vision period. 1. Check-based payments to be less than 0.25% of the total retail payments. 2. More than 3x increase in number of digital payment transactions. 3. UPI to register average annualized growth of 50% and IMPS/NEFT at 20%. 4. Increase of payment transaction turnover vis-a-vis GDP to 8. 5. Increase in debit card transactions at POS by 20%. 6. Debit card usage to surpass credit cards in terms of value. 7. Increase in PPI transactions by 150%. 8. Card acceptance infrastructure to increase to 250 lakh. 9. Increase of registered customer base for mobile-based transactions by 50% CAGR, and 10. Reduction in cash in circulation, CIC, as a percentage of GDP. There are in total 40 initiatives under RBI's Payments Vision 2025. 1. Considering emerging concerns with OTP-based authentication in terms of increasing cases of phishing/vishing/smishing modes for divulgence of customer confidential details, alternate risk-based authentication mechanisms leveraging behavioral biometrics, location/historical payments, digital tokens, in-app notifications, etc., shall be explored. 2. Encouraging the use of legal entity identifier (LEI) in payment systems and in areas like sanction screening, know your customer, KYC, corporate invoice reconciliation, fraud detection, etc. shall be explored. 3. The possibility of interoperability for contactless transit card payments in offline mode shall be explored to facilitate seamless travel with a single payment instrument usable across different transit operators. 4. To improve efficiency by making the payments near real-time, the frequency of batches in NEFT shall be reviewed and increased. 5. Digital Payment Security Controls dated February 18, 2021 mandated the regulated entities to provide a mechanism on their mobile and internet banking application for customers to identify/mark a transaction as fraudulent for seamless and immediate notification to the issuer regulated entities. A central agency is required to facilitate such routing of messages to the beneficiary regulated entities. Till the time this feature is built in as part of CPFIR, which has been set up for regulated entities issuers to report payment frauds, the feasibility of leveraging ODR system for the same shall be examined. Six. The Reserve Bank shall engage with the industry and government to examine the feasibility of integrating CPFIR with other fraud reporting solutions to ensure that a single comprehensive platform is made available for real-time reporting and resolution of payment frauds in the country. 7. Currently, only UPI has a facility for the payer to check and confirm the name of the account holder being paid before making the payment. Introduction of similar payee name lookup, a service for checking the beneficiary's actual name, shall be explored for other funds transfer systems such as RTGS, NEFT, IMPS, etc. 8. The card networks and cross-border money transfer operators are presently supervised through submission of off-site returns. Requirement of on-site inspection of such entities shall be explored. 9. All RBI authorized payment systems will be asked to comply with the Principles for Financial Market Infrastructures (PFMI) standards issued by the Committee on Payments and Market Infrastructures (CPMI) and the International Organization of Securities Commissions (IOSCO). 10.
Presently, guidelines are in place for domestic storage of payments data.
Payment system operators, PSOs, are allowed to process payment transactions abroad subject to certain conditions. Keeping in view the emerging geopolitical risks, options shall be explored to ring-fence domestic payment systems, including the need to mandate domestic processing of payment transactions. 11. RBI shall study on scope/feasibility of creation of Digital Payments Protection Fund, DPPF. 12. RBI recently issued a framework for geotagging of payment system touchpoints, which simply means capturing the geographical coordinates, latitude and longitude, of various touchpoints deployed by merchants to receive payments from their customers. RBI shall examine the desirability and feasibility of geotagging of payment transactions, keeping in view the customer privacy concerns. 13. A comprehensive review of the different types of PPIs, including timeline for full KYC PPIs, definition of closed system PPIs, and the related aspects, shall be undertaken. 14. At present, RBI has issued instructions for regulating the activities of online payment aggregators, PAs, while providing baseline technology-related recommendations to payment gateways, PGs. The need to bring all significant payment intermediaries, including offline PAs, under direct regulation of RBI shall be considered. Offline PAs aggregate offline credit and debit card payments, E.G swipes at physical merchant stores, where both merchant and customers are present to do the transactions. These transactions include payment done face-to-face, in proximity using NFC, etc. To promote efficient check processing, measures shall be taken to migrate from the current architecture of 3 regional grids to 1 nation, 1 grid. 16. Internal Ombudsman Scheme institutionalized in 2019 for the large non-bank PPI issuers shall be extended to also bring all the authorized PSOs under this scheme. 17. With a view to leverage the availability of payment systems on 24/7 365 basis, extension of trading hours of the money market and capital markets to enable longer market availability for trading and settlement shall be facilitated. 18. The scope of public awareness campaigns under the RBI says tag shall be widened to cover different payment systems. 19. Post the successful rollout of geotagging of payment system touchpoints, scope of the Payments Infrastructure Development Fund, PIDF, scheme shall further be reviewed for continuation. 20. A regulation of big techs and fintechs in payment space may be released. 21. RBI shall continue endeavor to collect and publish granular, disaggregated payment systems data. 22. To help obviate the difficulties faced by differently abled persons, RBI shall examine the feasibility of implementing suitable policy initiatives, including standardization of most used icons, text-to-voice features, etc. 23. Providing digital payment services entail costs, which are borne by one or more of the payment system participants, switching fees, interchange fees, etc., or are passed on to the merchant discount rate, or the customer charges. A comprehensive review of all aspects related to such charges involved in various channels of digital payments shall be undertaken. 24. To migrate all the government receipts and payments to digital mode, RBI shall coordinate with the central and state governments to integrate their payment platforms with the RBI's eKuber. 25. Internet of Things, IoT, devices are pieces of hardware, such as sensors, actuators, gadgets, appliances, or machines, that are programmed for certain applications and can transmit data over the Internet or other networks. To protect customer interests, an enabling framework on IoT-based payments covering aspects of data security, authentication, identity validation, etc. shall be facilitated.
26. Payment system operators across the world have embarked on a journey to implement ISO 20022. To ensure greater interoperability, including with systems of other jurisdictions, steps shall be taken to migrate all the RBI-operated payment messaging systems to ISO 20022. 27. Currently, a UPI user can only link a bank account or a debit card. Feasibility of linkage of credit cards to UPI shall be explored. 28. All merchant payment transactions done using internet/mobile banking are presently processed through PGs/PAs. A framework shall be introduced to ensure such transactions are also processed through a payment system.
29. RBI shall organize payment innovation contests and hackathons to foster innovation. 30. As bank account numbers in each bank are unique, funds transfer could be facilitated without the IFSC of the beneficiary branch. Consequently, the need for IFSC to make funds transfer shall be reviewed. 31. Buy now, pay later, BNPL, is a type of short-term financing that allows consumers to make purchases and pay for them over time, usually with no interest.
Issuance of appropriate guidelines on payments involving BNPL shall be explored.
32. RBI shall endeavor to comprehensively review the PSS Act and the corresponding regulations. 33. RBI shall constitute Payments Advisory Council, PAC, to assist Board for Regulation and Supervision of Payment and Settlement Systems, BPSS. 34. Presently, while card transactions at ATMs are processed through either the National Financial Switch or other ATM networks or the concerned card networks, card transactions at POS terminals are processed only through the concerned card network. The possibility of implementing a national card switch to process card transactions at POS terminals shall be examined. 35. RBI shall continue its active participation in international fora to transform the payments ecosystem across the globe. 36. RBI shall actively support the global outreach initiatives to expand the footprint of domestic payment systems. 37. Structured Financial Messaging System, SFMS, is the Indian standard for domestic financial messaging for centralized payment systems, and providing SFMS access to other jurisdictions shall be explored. 38. Implementing AFA for cross-border transactions shall be explored. 39. RBI shall initiate dialogue for including INR as a currency in Continuous Linked Settlement, CLS. 40. RBI is working towards introduction of central bank digital currency, CBDC, in India.